deep in the heart of a colossal fortress of steel and steam, where the air hums with the raw power of creation, a single strawberry, plump, blood-red, and bursting with forbidden sweetness, begins its descent into chaos. But this is no ordinary fruit. It's a warrior, plucked from the earth to face the ultimate trial. Welcome to the hidden empire of strawberry jam production, where every second is a high-stakes gamble against decay, disaster, and the unyielding clock. One wrong move, and perfection shatters. Hold your breath, because what you're about to witness will change how you see that innocent jar on your shelf forever. Cut to the dawnlit fields, shrouded in mist like a battlefield before the storm. Massive harvesters, behemoths on wheels, their arms extending like predatory claws, rumble across the rows. These aren't gentle farmers, they're precision hunters. The strawberries hang low, vulnerable, their skins glistening with dew that could hide deadly contaminants. But the machines don't hesitate. With laser-guided accuracy, robotic pickers descend, snatching only the ripest berries in a blur of motion. Feel the tension, one berry too green, and the entire batch risks ruin. The air crackles with urgency as baskets overflow, each fruit inspected by unblinking sensors. Secrets unfold. Did you know these berries grow perilously close to the soil, courting dirt, pests, and invisible threats? Yet here, in this orchestrated frenzy, survival begins. The harvest rushes onward, loaded into armored trucks that thunder toward the factory gates. Gates that swing open like jaws, swallowing the cargo into a labyrinth of roaring giants. Inside, the world explodes into life. Conveyor belts snake through the shadows, endless rivers of gleaming metal carrying the strawberries into the abyss. The first challenge, the weigh-in. Scales groan under the load, digital eyes flashing judgments. Too light? Rejected. Too heavy? Suspicion of hidden flaws. Workers in white suits, guardians of purity, hover like sentinels, their gloved hands sorting with surgical speed. A bruised berry slips through? Catastrophe. But watch closely, high-speed cameras catch the imposters, ejecting them into oblivion. The survivors advance, hearts pounding, if fruits had hearts, toward the dehulling arena. Here, the drama intensifies. Rows of strawberries align like soldiers on parade, facing the hull removers, spinning blades that whisper promises of precision. One by one, the green caps are sliced away, exposing vulnerable flesh. No room for error, the cut must be flawless, or the fruit bleeds out its essence too soon. Steam rises, hot and unforgiving, as the berries tremble on the line. Can you feel the heat? It's the breath of the machines, forging purity from peril. But danger lurks, dirt clings stubbornly, insects hide in crevices. Enter the wash, a torrent of water crashes down, vibrating platforms shaking loose the grime. Not once, but twice, first a brutal rinse to strip away the obvious foes, then a mist of specialized solutions, like chlorine dioxide, hunting down pesticides and bacteria in a microscopic war. The berries emerge reborn, dripping, pristine, but the battle's just heating up. Pause for a breath. The factory slows, the camera lingering on the glistening fruits as they glide into the freezing chambers. For some, this is the endgame, sealed in food-grade containers, their freshness locked in ice, ready to ship as frozen treasures. But for the chosen ones, destiny calls louder. These strawberries are destined for jam, the alchemical pinnacle where science meets sorcery. They're funneled into massive vats, where the air thickens with anticipation. Workers at control panels, maestros of mayhem, punch buttons, unleashing a cascade of sugar. Granules pour like an avalanche, blanketing the berries in crystalline armor. Why sugar? It's the guardian against spoilage, the sweetener of souls, but add too much, and the balance tips into cloying defeat. The mixture churns, blades whipping in a vortex that could pulverize stone. Now, the heat rises, literally. Giant boilers ignite, flames licking the undersides of the pots like dragons awakening. The strawberries soften, their juices erupting in a crimson flood. Bubbles rise, popping with explosive force, releasing aromas that could drive a man mad. But hold on, this isn't just cooking, it's a timed ritual. Pectin joins the fray, a natural thickener extracted from fruits, the secret glue that transforms liquid into that jiggling, spreadable wonder. Stirred in at the precise moment, it binds the chaos. The narrator's voice drops low, 1 degree too hot, and it scorches. 1 minute too long, and it sets like concrete. Thermometers spike, sensors beep warnings. A master taster dips in, his face a mask of concentration. Is it ready? The suspense builds, yes. The texture's perfect, smooth, yet with tantalizing chunks for that homemade thrill. The mixture simmers down, cooling coils humming like a lullaby after the storm. But don't relax yet. Conveyor belts surge again, carrying the molten jam toward the filling stations. Empty jars march in formation, glass sentinels sterilized in blasts of superheated air to banish any microbial invaders. Nozzles descend, pouring the hot elixir with robotic grace, each jar filled to the exact milliliter, no spills, no waste. Steam billows, obscuring the view like fog in a thriller, heightening the mystery. What's next? The ceiling, lids twist on with mechanical fury, creating airtight fortresses. Vacuum seals suck out the air, ensuring the jam's immortality on shelves for months, defying time itself. The pace quickens once more. Freshly sealed jars plunge into cooling baths, the sizzle of hot glass meeting cold water echoing like gunfire. Labels unfurl from rolls, slapped on by automated arms with unerring aim, branding each jar with promises of purity, ingredients listed like classified intel. Nutrition facts, expiration dates, secrets revealed to the consumer, but only after the factory's gauntlet. Workers inspect the final product, eyes sharp for cracks or leaks, any flaw, and it's exiled to the reject pile. The survivors? Boxed in crates, stacked high in warehouses that stretch into infinity, awaiting trucks that will scatter them across the globe. But let's pull back, reveal the human element amid the machines. Shift workers, faces etched with focus, monitor the lines through the night. One veteran operator shares a whisper, "We've seen jams turn sour from a single overlooked berry." It's not just food, it's a legacy. Cut to slow-motion shots, a drop of jam falling in Ultra HD, the conveyor belts pulsing like veins in a living